This is the best kind of news for Palantir. We get a big revealing article from one of Palantir's major international commercial customers, the Kohl's Group, and how it is using Palantir today and what is done for their organization. Essentially, the past several years they've been investing in their own analytics capabilities in order to target efficiency improvements in various parts of their operations. And not so long ago, we got a major contract announcement with Palantir just earlier this year back in February. So now we get a big inside look. So there are multiple projects in the article, but just focusing on Palantir here, it basically comes out that we really knew before that they would help them in workforce management, and at their investor presentation, they revealed what they've been doing specifically with Palantir. For context, they've basically set up their 24,000 process standards that are utilized to run a Kohl's shop and broke these down into 15-minute increments. So they are essentially recording what actually happens in order to make a store run, which now allows them to actually measure this. And even if this isn't a value-driving activity specifically, it's essentially to bring in the data and analytics depth needed for them to make the changes required for real improvement. And not just the process standards, but when trying this up against team operations who's working there, those capabilities and importantly, what hours do they want? They want to put the people in place where they actually want to be, and the way they're trying to improve this is with Palantir. And if this sounds familiar, it almost sounds like they work and do this system in health systems in around getting the right nursing staff on time. Even if technically the lower stakes here at Kohl's stores, this is still huge to get right when they can. So with this information now able to be analyzed, they've basically said Palantir succeeded, saying they've done it. Team member churn has reduced by 25%, aka people aren't leaving their jobs as quickly and forcing the company to spend more time and resources and just throwing a wrench in and getting their staff back up to par and operating smoothly, as well as getting 80% of their team now working the desired hours that they put down themselves. This is huge for morale, not only in being able to track people correctly and working the right hours they want, but essentially shows the workforce on the ground floor that they are listening and doing what they can do to improve everyday lives for them. And this shows in their team member engagement as well, being up a quartile and performance improvement, and going further that they want to keep doubling down, seeing where the cost pressures are, and the ability to drive efficiency more. And they plan to integrate more data like the customer net promoter score, essentially what are their customers saying about their experience and tying this all together. So it's amazing to get specific numbers in this case around their commercial customer, and I like hearing about them integrating more data down the line because that means Palantir is doing its job and becoming a foundation for them to build more and spin off analyses and processes that can be tracked and improved over time. Now, this speaks loudly to the stickiness of their product because you get the ball rolling with real improvements now and value for their customers, and it opens the floodgates that the possibilities are endless in what else you can track. I'm excited to see that this partnership provides in the future, and Palantir saving them the headache of churn leading to real dollars and time saved over time. But what are your thoughts below? And I'll see you in the next video.